Hello and welcome back to another edition of Thunder Talk, or HG Thunder Talk. I'm Brandon Rooker, along with my sidekick, Aaron Wagner. Maybe not sidekick, co-number one. Anyway, Aaron Wagner.
It don't matter.
We are going to discuss something that we very much disagree on this segment, and that would be Tim Tebow. Aaron, what side do you take on the Tim Tebow debate?
I take the side that I'd always said that he deserved a chance to start. He got that chance, won some ball games. Now I want to see more out of him, and I don't know if he's got it. To be quite honest with you, I don't know. If I'm the Denver Broncos, I don't know how I go forward from here, planning Tim Tebow to be your franchise quarterback for the next 7 to 10 years. What about you, sir? I know what your side is.
I
Let's hear it.
disagree with you on that. I agree. Tebow has a lot to work on. He has to get better. He has to do a lot of things better. He has to be a better quarterback. However, the one thing that I cannot walk away from is the intangibles. And the fact is that he's won more games than he's lost as a starter. And the fact that he didn't have the offseason as a young player to get better, to work
Either
within the
has
system.
the defenses that he's faced.
True. And that's something we will see if it makes a big difference. That being said, when there's a guy out there that can win, I think it's worth taking a look. I mean, and it would be different if all of a sudden he's doing it just at this level, but he's always done this. He's always done this. I like Tim Tebow, and as much as I don't believe God
Nice guy.
picks favorites,
Nice guy.
but I think he's a guy that's worth looking into. I would rather, if I'm Denver, I would much rather build the rest of the team around him and watch him fail with talent than to replace him and see if you can get another guy to help out. Because if you think about it this way, it's a no-lose in that situation, because if you build up the rest of the team around him and Tebow doesn't get the job done, then you draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
You've given him plenty of
that's
time
true.
to screw up. And you know what? I think at his worst, he's not going to be a bad quarterback. He will be an average quarterback at worst.
Average
I think he can
quarterback
win.
at
I
worst.
think he can win.
Can win.
He can win. He can win. And the thing is, he might not be your prototypical quarterback, but in the NFL, if you can find a way to win, that's fine. If he would ever win a Super Bowl, they wouldn't look at him and go, well, you know what, Tim, Denver, you guys don't get to keep your trophy because of the fact that you're not a prototypical quarterback. You know, we only let the Aaron Rodgers and the Peyton Mannings take home the trophy around here. If they win it, they win it. They get to keep it. It does not matter. Agreed, I would like him to be a better passer, but you can't walk away from the intangibles. He deserves at least another year.
So because he's religious, nice guy, and his teammates like him, intangibles, and he pulls.
The teammates do
he
like
pulls
him. That
wins-
actually is big.
He
That
pulls
is actually
wins
big.
out of his back pocket, left and right.
Hey, a win's a win.
A win's a
A
win.
win is a win.
Look at some of the. They beat the Bears. They should
True.
not have beat the Bears.
True.
Marion Barber runs out of bounds.
True.
You know how many times they got lucky? They got lucky so many times.
A win's a win.
If a
If he
win's
can
a
get lucky
win,
in the future, that's fine.
did they beat the Patriots?
No.
When they needed to win a game, to win the division, win and you're in.
Mhm.
Did they?
No.
No. Where's the intangibles? He finds a way to win. They've lost 3 in a row.
And that's something.
Play
And he's
that.
a young quarterback. He's a young
I'll
quarterback.
give you that. He's a young quarterback.
He can learn. He can get better.
He can learn. But okay, would you rather? Okay, let's say, would you rather have Tim Tebow for the next 10 years, or say I'll give you 3 options.
Okay.
Tim Tebow, Matt Flynn, or good rookie quarterback. Let's say Robert Griffin III, Luck, or maybe even next year Matt Barkley. Would you take Tebow ahead of Barkley?
Yeah.
You would take Tim
I would.
Tebow ahead of Matt Barkley.
I would.
So let's say
He
next.
can win.
let's say-
Not ahead of Flynn, though, because I think Flynn's going to be a very special quarterback. But I would take Tebow in front of
so,
Matt Barkley.
okay, next year,
I would.
same thing happens.
Okay.
See, they finish 8-8, 9-7.
Then,
he plays
then that's a
shaky.
disappointment.
Then it's a disappointment.
Then that's the point. But what I've seen this year out of him, I think that he's going to build on it next year. I'm not saying he's going to throw for 3,000 yards and 25 touchdowns next year, but I think he's going to win games. I think Denver, and it needs to be pointed out that Denver needs a good defense for Tebow to be successful. Tebow's not a guy that's going to throw touchdowns every but
imagine
if the
that.
defense can put him in position, Tebow can win when he has
So
to.
basically, what you're saying is Tim Tebow's average quarterback, can't win it really by himself, can't put the team on his shoulders. You're saying that the only
He
way for
needs
him
a
to
defense.
succeed
He needs
is
a
a
defense.
defense.
Not the only way, but that's a pretty good help.
So basically, this is what I got out of it this season.
Okay.
They Tim Tebow, they just want him not to lose a game. Have the defense play the field position game.
Mhm.
Defense hold them,
Mhm.
and then at the end of the game, they roll the dice.
Tebow.
And this year, they've gotten lucky.
If you win, you win.
I'm not saying they haven't won. I'm just saying that the defense has put them in such great position.
Yeah, they have. Let me ask you a question. What do you think of Ben Roethlisberger? Is he a good quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay. Roethlisberger without that defense, how many games is he winning? Do you think he's still a two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback?
Yes. You cannot.
I don't think so, buddy.
He's way more accurate than Tim Tebow.
Right now.
He's mobile.
Agreed.
Probably not as mobile as Tim Tebow. He throws way better on the run than Tim Tebow.
All right.
And just because Tim Tebow, nice guy, gathers the troops around before the games. The intangibles. Yeah. You're forgetting another thing too. You know how many game-winning field goals the Denver kicker has? He kicked the 62-yarder once.
Prater's pretty good. And Andy
He's
Samberg
good,
does a
yeah.
beautiful job playing him on Saturday Night Live. So.
Well, I'm not saying it. Okay, Tim Tebow, is he a terrible quarterback? No. Is he a good quarterback?
Right now, I would say
No.
he's not even a good quarterback. I agree with you on that. But I think it's more about the potential. What is he going to do in years to come? And I think there's something there. I think he needs to work his butt off on his passing game. He needs to get better. He needs to trust his instincts more. Stuff like that. But you know what? I think he can do it. Now, I agree that if he hasn't figured it out in the next year, maybe two, or if he doesn't, let's put it this way, if he doesn't show more potential next year than he does this year, then you have to move on if you're Denver. But that being said, if you're Denver, if I'm drafting right now, I'm drafting to make the positions around him better. Give Tim Tebow the best chance to screw it up. What I mean by that is give him the best players around him that you can. If he screws it up, then fine. You know what I mean? Then he's not your guy. But I really think he's going to be a good quarterback. And again, he's not going to win throwing 300 yards a game. But he can do it. I think he needs a defense, but I think he can rally the troops when he needs to, and he can win games. Very much believe that. Very much. I'll disagree.
I've made the same points. It's a defense.
It is the defense.
They're winning.
That's very true.
They're winning because Tebow is not screwing up.
Because he's adequate at best.
Yeah, and some people are going to say,
and this year, that might be the case.
They're going to say, some people say, my good friend Eric Dickmeyer. He says they should be throwing with him from the start. Yeah, well, if they start throwing with him from the start, Denver might be in a 2-touchdown hole.
Yeah, that's very
touchdown
true.
Hole.
He has a lot of improvement to make, and I'm not going to sit here and say Tim Tebow's the best quarterback in the game right now, and he can't improve at all, and he's the best as he's ever going to be. He's the greatest quarterback on the planet. That's not true. That is not true at all. There are at least 5 or 6 quarterbacks in the game that are better than him. Probably a lot more than that. My point is it's all about potential. What can he do?
So if you were to go into next season with a quarterback, Tim Tebow or Matt Flynn?
Matt Flynn, but I like Matt Flynn.
Okay. If you were to go into next season with a quarterback of either Tim Tebow or Jason Campbell from the Raiders?
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Definitely Tebow.
Definitely Tebow.
Definitely Tebow. Not even a question. Definitely. Not even a question. Carson
Would you take
on the Raiders.
Would you take Tim Tebow above Andrew Luck this year?
This year? Coming out?
God, please. Oh, my.
I'm going to say yes.
You've been drinking the Skip Bayless Gatorade.
No, actually, I hate Skip Bayless. That doesn't mean that I don't agree with that individual point he makes, though.
You would take Tim Tebow above Andrew Luck this upcoming year.
Next year, yeah, I think I would.
Tebow's
got the intangibles, man, and Luck is
intangibles.
As great as Luck is supposed to be. As great as Luck is supposed to be, he hasn't proven.
Favre had intangibles. Lovable guy. Fun around teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Found a way to throw it up and win at the end.
That's true.
Won Super Bowl.
Yeah. If Tebow can win a Super Bowl, at least he's got a Super Bowl.
Oh my goodness.
I think the sky's the limit for Tebow, and I think he feeds off of
Sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit for Tebow.
Whoa! What's this? Like multiple championships? Seriously.
If the defense is good enough, yes. If he gets enough weapons around him, yes.
No.
He needs help. He needs help. Don't get me wrong. He's not a guy like Aaron Rodgers that can throw the whole team on his back and go. But if he plays in the right system with the right team, yeah, he can be more than just a game manager. He can be a very good player.
Okay, when you think of Baltimore Ravens winning the Super Bowl,
yeah,
players.
Last time, you mean when they actually did win it?
When they actually won it.
Okay. Trent Dilfer was their quarterback. And
yeah,
he's special.
Exactly.
Right.
Nothing.
But Tebow's better than Dilfer.
Special.
Tebow's better than Dilfer.
He's better than Dilfer?
Yeah. Or will be. Better
will
than
be.
Dilfer. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh my.
You put a guy like Tim Tebow on a defense like that, or with a defense like that, Ravens defense was, I don't see why he can't win championships. You know, I really don't. I think he's never going to do it the way the experts want him to do it. But hey, success is success.
So just
I think he's
because
successful, I really do.
just because he won in college,
And it's not just because he won in college. I mean, that doesn't hurt him.
Is that one of the intangibles? That's what you said. He's one of the most winningest guys ever.
Yeah, he wins.
He wins.
At that time, that was what his job was, to go out there and win college football games. What did he do? He went out there and he won college football games. And so far in the NFL,
His
what's
job
his
is
job?
to
Go out to win.
throw touchdown passes.
It doesn't matter if he throws touchdown passes. It'd be nice, but if he runs for him, that's just as good. If he hands off to a guy who's going to score a touchdown, that's just as good. I mean, 7 points is 7 points. I mean,
I got nothing.
all he needs to do is engineer the drive. And it doesn't matter what part he plays in that, as long as they score. He is not going to be a guy that you're ever going to look at and go, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Tim Tebow. He's never going to be that guy. He's never going to be that guy. He's never going to be that guy. And as far as back to your Luck question goes, is Luck a better passer? Definitely. Is he probably more skilled as a quarterback? Yes. But somehow Tim Tebow wins games.
Somehow.
Somehow. I don't know
Luck?
what it is.
Have you considered it luck?
Maybe.
Lucky?
Who cares? If he's the luckiest man in the world, hop on my Luck bandwagon. I'll take him.
The
And
Andrew
Luck
Luck,
is in-
the Andrew Luck
No,
bandwagon?
no, the actual
This
Luck
is-
bandwagon.
I can't believe you'd rather take Tim Tebow
Yeah, I would actually.
And Andrew Luck.
Luck hasn't proven crap to me yet.
proving crap.
He's
He's supposed
won.
to be so darn good. And
He's
I
won.
agree, he might be.
He's won.
He's won.
He's won
Good.
games.
Now do it in the
Just
NFL.
like Tim Tebow.
Do it in the NFL.
He's looked better winning games than Tim Tebow.
How many national championships does he have?
0.
Exactly. How many Tebow have?
I'll say 1.
I think he had 2.
He had
didn't
2, but he was a backup. He
Okay,
played a little
fine,
bit.
fine. We'll give him
I'll,
one.
I'll give him 1.
We'll give him one. Still.
How many guys win a national championship every year? One team.
True.
So
How many guys win a Super Bowl every year?
exactly.
One team.
Right. But the thing is though, Andrew Luck at Stanford,
Talent-wise is better, yes. But
this round
somehow you win games, man. You gotta win games. You gotta win games. Tebow wins games. I'm sorry. Until somebody proves me wrong. Until
Tebow does not lose it for him early in the game. They hang around late in hopes that Timmy,
can get it done.
please win this game for us.
And he does.
No, he hasn't the
does.
last couple weeks.
And yeah, you're right. He's a young quarterback, but I think he's going to get better.
So would you rather have Cam Newton or Tim Tebow?
That's a tough one. I will say this. I think Tebow makes a lot less mistakes than Newton does. Newton has a better talent ceiling.
That's because
But
Tebow throws a
I'm-
ball 20 yards out of bounds. That's defensive player has no chance to intercept it. He's way off target.
You kidding me?
I think I will
The reason he hasn't thrown picks might be because he's so inaccurate that it's not even close to the wide receiver, so the defender can't even make a chance to intercept it.
Okay, well, it's not a turnover. No, I hear what you're saying. I would probably actually take Newton. You're right. But that being said, Tebow wins games, man. Tebow wins games. And, I mean, like I said, he's not a top 5, top 10 quarterback now. He probably never will be. But he's more than adequate to win a championship if he's got the right team around him. Definitely.
It's basically saying there's good enough defense I can walk in there and quarterback.
Well, I don't know. You're not Tim Tebow. But
Oh, who
I don't
is?
think you're quite in your range. Like, you're not quite in his league, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, any other thoughts? I'm done. All right, no, I'm done.
Signing out, this is Brandon Rucker, along with Aaron Wagner, who's in dismay.
We'll watch this next year. Tim Tebow,
When their Broncos are 10-6,
10-6. That'd be the day.
11-5, something like that. Talk about this later.